G'day guys, Wazzy here at the Melbourne Leisure Fest 2023. I'm with the dear old mate here, Kelvin. How are you, mate?
Very well.
Mate, now we had Kelvin on our Tough Tested. Mate, you were in the She-Oak. I think you came third overall, I think in the year or something like that, around about that. You're around that sort of space. I've got to tell you, I'm going to show you this now. 6 wheels off the ground, buddy.
Mate, it was good fun. So, I mean, your expert told me to give it a bit, so I gave it a bit. He just forgot to tell me that there was a big ramp at the end of the straightaway. But I think being first off the cab off the rank in that, I think everybody then knew that it was there.
Yes, it was, mate. 6 wheels off the ground. You did get penalised for it. You might have got a little further up the ladder had that not happened.
I think we would have been right on top. You know, it was an interesting one because everybody had those really heavy vans. I had something really light. And the driving of the two different sorts of units is very, very different.
Well, you certainly topped up the list of camper trailers, mate. I think you won that particular division, so well done.
Excellent, yeah. It's built for it.
Yeah. Mate, but we're not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about the Joanna.
We are. So the Joanna's the smallest of our forward fold campers, but when I say small, it's still got the king size bed. The lounge still converts into a queen size bed because they can sleep four comfortably. It's made out of the ultralight fiberglass board, so it's a little bit lighter than the others out there in the market, but it doesn't sacrifice on anything. Then in the front you've got your 95 litre fridge slide and massive pantry drawers to take everything you want inside the trailer. You can be set up on a Friday night, arrive home and say, I want to go, hook it up and leave. But if you pull up on the side of the road, this thing takes under 8 minutes to set up and be asleep.
That's it. That's if you want a quick stopover.
That's it. So people balk at having to set up canvas, but with the design of these now, you're only adding like 2 poles in the full setup, and you can be set up and ready to roll in 8 minutes and pack up for the same amount of time.
Well, I've actually noticed that the actual awning looks really easy to set up too.
That's right. So it hooks into the van. It doesn't have to go hook and pole and then stretches out.
Mate, it's got the full slide-out kitchen too. What else has it got?
So the undercarriage is important. It goes with the rest of our range and that She-Oak that I got off.
You're on the Alpha suspension, is that right?
Yeah, so Alpha suspension. Mate,
Lucky you had that when you did the jump, mate.
That's it. So Alpha suspension, King springs, and then Peters shocks.
Yeah. And what I like about the back area here, so when you do have it set up with the table there, it's actually a really big space. Like you fit a lot of people in.
It is. You can fit eight, 9 people playing cards out of the weather in here comfortably.
Mate, that's fantastic. Listen, if anyone wants to know more about Lumberjack campers, where they go, mate?
So it's lumberjackcampers.com.au, lumberjackcampertrailers.com.au, but we've got a massive network of dealers all around the country, and popping in, seeing those, they're experts in the field.
Yep. So I think roughly about 15 dealers around the country, obviously online, and also catch them at all the caravan shows around the year.
That's it, and we're on socials, and we respond almost immediately on socials all the time. So if you've got a question, just ask.